Good evening. My name is Dr. Edwin Mwinga. Today I want us to revisit the issue of the senior citizens. Senior citizen is anyone above 50 years. There are some aspects of life that we need to take into consideration as we hit the 50-year or the half-century mark of your life on earth. And these are important because we kind of do everything that we want to do below 50 years. And in particular, we're talking about relationships. We're talking about life in general. We're talking about especially diet and the lifestyle. You'll notice that children don't need very special consideration, because somehow the child takes care of themselves. Once you put a child somewhere in a new environment, within a very short time they find themselves busy. You find the child playing around, even playing with inanimate objects, and they become extremely excited, and they are discovering the environment all the time. It is exciting to be a child. Indeed, the good book says that unless we become like children, we shall not inherit the kingdom of God. Why? A child is a special being. A child is all believing. They trust, and they have no questions about tomorrow. Their concern is here and now. Especially after they have eaten. Probably that is the most important thing for a child, to have a good meal, and probably frequent meals if possible. After meals, a child all they want is a place to play. They want to go out and play. They want to run. That's why when you confine children, then you really are being unfair to them. When you tell them, stay in their house, stay in the room, don't go out, don't move out, those children become harassed, and they may develop untoward behavior, even agitation and anxiety, because they're not made to stay in the house. They are made to explore. They explore the environment all the time. They explore one another, they explore themselves, they're happy, they laugh, they jump. Whereas you as an adult, as you hit 50, you start thinking of other things. Your mindset changes. You are thinking of tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And your environment may become a problem to you. Whereas the child has no problem with that environment, you may find it difficult. And therefore, when you hit age 50, you need to relook yourself and change things. In particular, the area that I'm interested in is in physical fitness, because that is the area that we stop working out, we stop running, we stop walking. Some of us now, we have cars. We have to drive all the time. Remember, I've said before that man was made with 2 legs. That is what they taught us in the school of anatomy. Our professor, the late Mungai, told us we were given 2 legs so that you can walk. But now you see that instead of walking most of the time, you are sitting. Now sitting is a problem because your body is supposed to be exercised. It doesn't have to be very serious exercise. It just means you need to walk around. Use your feet. Use your legs. But because now you are advanced, you have some money, you got a good car, and your car, remember, is not even manual anymore. Your car is automatic, which means it moves by itself. The gears, you don't put any gears anymore. The brakes are very sharp, and the steering is power steering. So basically you do no exercise at all. So you sit on your car, and you go to the office, again you start sitting again, because you got a desk there and you have people you are serving, but you are serving them sitting. Now all this is anti your body, because your body is not supposed to be sitting around, it's supposed to be walking around. Then from office, again you get into your car, seated of course, you go home, and when you reach home, you sit again on your favorite sofa set, and you watch your TV, again seated. You eat your food, your dinner, seated. And then from dinner, you go and sleep. And then tomorrow again, you wake up and the cycle begins. So your body becomes, it's no longer healthy because it's not exercising. Your joints are not moving. Your body is not moving. The food you are taking does not have enough time to come out because of digestion, peristalsis in the abdomen. It's slow. And it is made worse by the type of food that you're going to take. Most of us, because we are now advanced, we don't take traditional foods. We take a lot of exotic food, which again is detrimental to your health. Things like chips, not omelette, but spaghettis, bread itself, wheat and wheat products. Those ones, they're not good for your system, for your digestion. Cakes, sugar and sugar products, cakes and so on. Pizzas, and you start also teaching your children to take and to like pizzas. You know, this highly polished food is detrimental to your health. So today I'm just mentioning these things that you may start thinking again. Start going traditional. Eat traditional as much as possible. Alright? Instead of bread, take sweet potatoes. They're very good for you. A lot of nutrition. Instead of you can get arrowroot, but avoid wheat and wheat products. Avoid bread after 50 years. Your tea, you can have. We have a product here we call Bemeho Herbal Infusion. It is full of spices. Take your tea with the spices. If you don't take Bemeho infusion, you can buy your own spices. Ginger is very good for your system. Turmeric, antioxidants. Cinnamon, very good for your system. Moringa is one product that is we call a superfood with a lot of nutrients. You can use that. Asians know about moringa. They use even the moringa leaves, or you can use the moringa powder. Now these are the things that you need to consider in your lifestyle. Of course, if you put turmeric, then you may have to put some black pepper, because black pepper improves on the absorption of turmeric. Turmeric is a powerful antioxidant and improves your general health. including general inflammation, joint pains, and so on. So take your tea with the minimum milk, no milk or minimum milk. Don't take so much milk, right? Boil your food more, and if you have to use oil, then use don't use the normal oils. It's better to use virgin oil, okay, either coconut or olive extra virgin oil. That is good for your system. So what you eat matters, and it does not mean you eat expensive. Eat cheap. Boil. If you have your meat, you can boil it. Boil your chicken. Boil your eggs, and make sure it's not overboiled. Okay. Take a lot of greens, especially spinach. Spinach is very good, and other things like mkunde, mkunde, mnavu. Those of us from coast, there is something called mtunga. Very bitter, but very good in terms of nutrition. So take a lot of greens, take little carbohydrates, reduce your carbohydrate intake, especially things like potatoes, okay? Ugali, I know you like ugali. If you must take ugali, take very little, or wholemeal. Wholemeal is the one which is not highly sifted. Or if possible, you can use wimbi, millets, good for you. So generally, what are you saying? You're saying let's go local, let's move around, let's exercise. If you can walk, don't take a car. Take a car if you must, but by and large, try to walk. We'll discuss later on other aspects of keeping fit, not only walking, because walking also has its own complications, especially if you are older than 70 years. You may not want to walk so much, but you may want to do some exercises within the house, within a confined area, so that you strengthen your muscles and your bones. And all in all, avoid intoxicants, alcohol, cigarettes. You avoid them like plague. Drugs of addiction, obviously, I don't even want to go into that, but there is a lot of use or misuse of drugs, especially mogoka and the cat, because people think because the government supports growth of these products, they think they are not bad, but they are bad because they have what we call amphetamine-like substances. They are addictive. And amphetamine, you know, is a stimulant, CNS stimulant, which is even banned by World Athletic Association. So avoid intoxicants, avoid alcohol, avoid drugs of any kind. Drink a lot of water, some milk. It's not bad, not too much. And generally, stay positive. And don't keep things in your heart. Sometimes this is the age where you have a lot of challenges in life, and you must be able to believe in tomorrow. I want to leave you with these words of Bob Marley. He sang that beautiful song. He said, "Don't worry about a thing, for every little thing gonna be alright." Singing, don't worry about a thing, for every little thing gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, smiled by the morning sun. 3 little birds by the doorstep, singing sweet song, melody pure unto singing. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. When Bob Marley sang this song, he was suffering from malignant melanoma, a skin cancer, which eventually killed him at the young age of 38 years. it means you can still be positive.